life to Christ is looking bad for you, homie. This list, as I state, is for entertainment purposes only. I'm not claiming anything. But if you are filled with the Holy Ghost, you are going to know why I just said that. I'll say it one more time. This list is for entertainment purposes only. And this is the list of what to stock up for entertainment purposes only. You can come and watch this live because I'm going to go down the list. Number 1, stock up on masks. Number 2, stock up on vitamin D and vitamin C. I actually happen to have, I didn't have this on purpose, y'all, but I got it right here. So the vitamin C I use is a high dose vitamin C called Sufficiency. And it's 4,000 milligrams of it. So this is what I used over the pandemic for me and my children. I don't have my vitamin D in front of me, but I will link everything in the comment section and I will pin it to the top. I want you to stock up on zinc. Now, this is the zinc that I use, and I will also put the link in the comment section. Now, I have used lots of different zincs, and zincs tend to make me incredibly nauseous. This is the only zinc that I've taken that doesn't make me nauseous. You have to take zinc with copper. So this zinc has copper with it because it balances it out. Okay? So please make sure that you understand that. Also, stock up on oregano oil. Stock up on oregano oil. You're going to put at least 2 to 3 drops under your tongue. And I will also put a video in the comment section, and I will pin it to the top of how oregano oil kills. I want you to stock up on raw apricot seeds. You're going to take 2 to 3 times a day. Raw apricot seeds are very high in B17. If you look it up, it says it is high in cyanide content. However, the cyanide kills the bad things in your body. It doesn't touch the good things in your body. Again, this is for entertainment purposes only. I told you guys in 2021 or 2022 to stock up on beans. I was at a Covered by God, and I told you all to stock up on beans very quickly. Now, many of you got high on your own supply, and you have eaten your beans, or you have found weevils in your beans. Weevils are bugs. I believe that it was God in his mercy allowed you to either get high on your supply and eat all of your beans, or see bugs in your beans so that you know how to properly care for your beans the next time. So I want you to begin to stock up on beans, and I want you to go and get Mylar bags with oxygen packets, okay? And basil leaves. And you will put this on top of your beans, seal them up in the bags, and leave them, okay? You can find Mylar bags and oxygen packets on Amazon and things of that nature. I want you to stock up on malaria pills. I want you to stock up on malaria pills. Allegedly, malaria pills acts as a fortress, an impenetrable fortress against the virus. Allegedly. Stock up on malaria pills. That's equivalent to if you were going out of the country and you had to reach out to somebody to say, I'm going out of the country, I need some malaria pills, and they will write you a prescription for it, and you'll pick it up at your local pharmacy. I want you to stock up on baby aspirins. I want you to stock up on Theraflu. I want you to stock up on Claritin or Benadryl. I want you to stock up on hydrochloroquine. I want you to stock up on I always mess up the name. I'm going to spell it Ivermectin. Ivermectin. Stock up on that. If I'm going too fast, y'all can just watch the replay. And I want you to stock up on first aid kits. I want you to stock up anywhere between 6 to 8 months worth. Anywhere between 6 to 8 months worth. Somebody says those require prescription. Again, if you are going out of the country, you should have maybe a Passport Health facility in your city. It's not your regular doctor's office. It's a facility that you go to when you're going out of the country. And you go and get a prescription for some malaria pills. I want you to stock up on at least 6 months worth of water and also some electrolyte packets. I want you to stock up on Listerine, the gold kind. And I want you to stock up on, for women, feminine hygiene products. So you should have at least 6 to 8 months worth of pads, tampons, diapers for children, babies, and things of that nature. I want you guys to stock up on portable solar panels. Portable solar panels. And I want you to stock up on some Bibles, some physical Bibles. I've been stocking up on these like crazy. Okay. I have been stocking up on these like crazy. And I have been stocking up on, I've always had a lot of communion cups, but please stock up on communion cups as well. A portable solar panel doesn't go on your roof. Okay. It's portable. So this is for entertainment purposes only. Now, the reason you are stocking up is when mass hysteria hits the land, it will not be safe to go anywhere. When mass hysteria hits the land, it will not be safe to go anywhere. And the prices will also be hiked up. So something that costs $2, $3 will now cost $20 or $30. Somebody asked when they should start stocking up. I've already done it. I think I've already done it. Let me give you an example of real time. So December 2019, I released the word of the Lord that God said that 2020 was going to be his history. It was going to make history. And I said, but God said that this is not necessarily going to be good history. God had me stocking up with the vitamin D and the mask and the vitamin C and the zinc in July of 2020. July of 2019, God had me stocking up. So I do not know. God has not given me any dates. I see a date right now, but I'm not going to say that out loud. What I will say is that the last time God told me to stock up, I didn't tell y'all. And I wish I had of, because I was living the vida loca at the house. I was living good. I enjoyed every second of the pandemic. I started stocking up July 2019. And you have to understand, I had no idea why I was stocking up. I didn't know a virus was coming. I didn't know a pandemic was coming. I had no idea. I had never bought masks in my life. I had never bought the things that I was buying in bulk. I didn't understand why I needed so much toilet paper and why I needed so much paper towel. And then we found out that the world ran out of paper towel and toilet paper. I did not know. So please keep that in mind, that I stocked up July 2019. I gave the word of the Lord December 2019. The world shut down March 5th, 2020. Now, the reason I didn't tell you what foods to stock up on is because though this live is only if you're filled with the Holy Ghost. That means that if your deep freezer goes out, all of your meat is going to be spoiled. That means anything you got saved in your refrigerator, if the power goes out, all of your meat is going to be spoiled. If you have a generator and we go into a time of civil unrest, you're probably not going to want to have your generator on as the light on the hill for all the people to see who don't have no light, no food, no water, no money, or nothing else. You also want to get portable gas, electric, because you're going to be able to use it with your portable solar panel, the stove tops. Now, if you got that thing on you, you're going to want to have to go get you some bullets to last you. It's for entertainment purposes only. Let me leave you with this, or if you have any questions, let me just give 3 minutes to a few questions. You can keep cash on hand, yes. Thank you for the reminder, Live Life Restored, because I literally had that written down and forgot to say it out loud. But don't worry, I didn't forget nothing else. And if I did, I'll put it in the comments. If you have a food dehydrator, the one I bought was like $5,000. It's pretty expensive. But what this does is you can cook, like, let's say some organic minestrone soup. Let's say you have a garden in your backyard and you want to cut up your onions and your everything, and you want to make a minestrone soup. You cook it on the stovetop. You put this on your dehydrator. You let it dehydrate for hours. It comes out hard. You put it in your freeze dryer. Thank you. Sorry, guys. I am not talking about a dehydrator. What I have is a freeze dryer. A freeze dryer. Please write that down. A freeze dryer. That's what I'm talking about. I put the broken up pieces of soup that has been freeze dried into the Mylar bag with oxygen packets. You close that up. That is good for 25 years. All you have to do is add hot water to it 5 years later, 10 years later, to bring it back to the integrity of the soup on the first day you cooked it. You understand? So, yes, you would want to have cash on hand, but what I'm saying to you is your cash is not going to be enough, because simple water that costs $3, they're going to hike it up for $30. You can freeze dry everything: meat, fruits, vegetables, soup. You can freeze dry everything. Okay? Filters for water. I have the Life Straw. I have lots of them. And so you can find that on Amazon. I have lots of Life Straws, and I have lots of water bottles with the Life Straw in them. And I have the Life Straw Independent as well. A Life Straw, literally, and you can see the examples of them, you can fill it up with brown water and it comes out clear because it filters the water in case of emergencies. And it's called Life Straw. Again, I'm not going into the food part of it. You all know how to survive on food. If you guys need to can, if you guys need to freeze dry, whatever you do, that's up to you. That's not a part of my thing. Somebody said, what about expiration date? Those that can't afford those supplies, you got to take that up with God. I don't know. Especially if God has been talking to you about your finances and you did not heed the warnings that he gave you. I don't know. You understand? So everybody's here situation is different. Tiffany, what about if we can't afford this? I don't know. Because some people on here, not everybody, have disobeyed God concerning their finances. Some, not everybody, have disobeyed God concerning their finances. And he told you a time like this was coming, and you did not listen. You were like, I want you to read Matthew 25, and I want you to ask yourself, are you the wise virgins? Are you the foolish virgins? Are you wise or are you foolish? Somebody said, is this worldwide? I don't know. Because when I started prepping in July 2019, we found out March 5th, 2020, that it was a worldwide epidemic. We found out it was worldwide. So I can only give, I speak when spoken to. So I can't, what I gave you is what I heard. Anything else is a guess. And I'm not going to do that.